Kia ora, welcome to my happy place. If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment so I know that you've been, don't be shy, and please enjoy. Right, I've come on to do number 8 Icad. I did the first one on online, and I'll just open it up, I think. Take them out, and the one that I'm going to work on so that they're easier to show. I have put them online, but this was number 2, and I hope the lighting's okay. I can't seem to see all that well in my monitor at the moment, but that was number 2. Number 3. 4. 5. Now this was Dina Waitley washi tape that I got gifted, Happy Mail. And this one is, it's 4. This is number 5. Number 6. And number 7. So I'll just put those aside for now. And we're on to number 8. I'll write that on the back now. I have stamped my pages. Oops. 8. And I will put the date on them later. Right. I've got a basket of papers here. Not quite sure what I'm going to do this time, but I might just do what I usually do, put some paper down. Now, I think that might just go there, like that. Right, now we want a glue stick, and we want a bit of plastic so that I don't get glue everywhere. We had a nice 4 days at the lake where I didn't really do a lot, just had a break, went off and went the opposite way to we usually go, and stayed Thursday night with our cousin, and I had my nails done again, and stayed there the night, and then went round to the lake on, well, our side of the lake, because they're on the lake as well, our side of the lake on Friday. And Friday was an absolutely glorious day. But the rest of the time was pretty wet. Right, I'm back, and I've got a little bit of shorthand here. Might just put across the top. That's a bit fat across the top there. Nice. Oh. We went to have a look at a house with my daughter this morning, and it looks so lovely from the outside, and they'd earmarked it for a larger family, but we went and had a look at it just in case they didn't take it, because my daughter really fell in love with it. But it was the weirdest outlay of a house I have ever seen. So she was quite happy she'd been and had a look at it, because she thought she will always think that was the house I missed out on. But she was quite pleased. We did not like it one little bit inside. And it would have been a cold house. We don't need a cold house. Right, we've got that there. Now what are we going to do? See what else I've got here. Just take these bits of white off it so I don't have to. I'll just put that there, I think. These are supposed to be nice and fast and not too much, not too much stress. So that's what I'm going to try and do this time. A little bit more paper here somewhere. Oops. Something. It's just still a little bit not exactly oops, not exactly vintagey, but not too bright. Right, let me just not quite sure which way it's meant to go, but I don't think it matters. Just take that edge off it just in case I turn it over and see which way we're going to go. No, I think we'll just go that way. So now that that house is off the list, I think we have to wait a couple of weeks before the next one is empty, so we can go and have a look at it. I think we're going to put this way. Yeah. Cool. I'll just give that a trim off. And her eldest daughter and her boyfriend will be home for the university break. I think it's 2 weeks, and he's coming up here to work. He's doing a surveying degree, and he had a job up here before he went away for they're taking him on for the holidays, breaks at university, so they'll be here for 2 weeks and go back, and then they'll be back, and I think around about November for a bigger break. So that'll be nice to see her. Her mother has got a calendar and is counting down the days. Right, now we've got that. What are we going to put on it? Now I've got all these lovely bits of ephemera from Trudy, and I think I'm going to use some of these. Yeah. That's going to go there. Got this lovely little butterfly thing there. Oh, I've got lots of them actually. They're rather lovely, aren't they? They're all a bit big, I think. I don't want them to take up the lot of my... No, I think they'll stick with that little one. And find out what else we can use. Something else just to go with it. We just want to put a little bit of something underneath it. Not necessarily that, I don't think. Right, Western Union. This is cute. Maybe a little bit of that. I'm going to cut a bit of that off there, I think. I like that. Put that little bit back. Artificial nails look nice, but they are a bit of a pain in the butt. Right, now let me see. I think I've got a little bit of this as well. I'm going to get that a bit bigger. Put that away. Right. Rather frustrating, this. Whoops. What is that? Oh, that's a little bit of something that I have just lifted up, I think. What's a little bit? Oh no, a little bit of something else stuck on it. Right, I think we're going to put that like that and that like that. And we're covering our roses, aren't we? Oh well. Quite like that. Quite like that a lot, actually. So I think that's what we're going to do. And I think I'll just get a little bit of ink. We don't want it to be too simple. It's a bit sticky on the top. That's what it is there. They're a bit sticking to it. Oops. Right, now which way looks, oh, that's the right way, I think. And we'll just get a little bit of this inked up. Yeah, so we're home for a little while now. My husband and I have decided that just going for a long weekend every couple of weeks will be enough for the winter. The lake is very, very low because we've had a couple of hot, dry summers and the winters haven't been all that good, and they're drawing off the lake for water for Auckland. So it's very low at the moment, especially around where our caravan is. So that's what I think I'm going to have. Just move that out of the road. Go back down here. And Bethany finally got herself organised with a doctor. She's got a doctor's appointment this week, I think, where she has to have checkups very regular, and because she's on a sickness benefit because of her fatigue. It's crooked at the top there, and that's going to drive me nuts, I think. I'd find something else just to go on top of that. I don't know. Oops, but it's not glued down right. That's what we're looking like. Actually quite like it. We'll find a word to go on it. So I'll be back when I find a word. Right, I'm back, and I have got a word, and I think I'm just going to put memories. I'm going to back it onto a bit of black. Now, move that out of the road. And that at the top there. And I'm going to talk to the specialist when I go next month. I think end of this month, beginning of next month, and see if it's going to be worthwhile if I just get some reading glasses. I have graduated lenses at the moment which are not working too good for me, so I think I'm just going to put that there like that, and that'll help hide that little bit of crookedness that I'm not going to rip up, because it'll just rip all the rest up. Put it around the right way. We're just going to go there. Memories. Quite like that. Right. Just unsticky my hands. And I'm going to just put a little bit more around that. I've had a couple of people buy me coffee. Susan Gruber, I believe it's pronounced, she told me, and Andrew somebody, I've forgot the other name, I'm sorry, I'll have to have another look at that, but I'm just waiting for my things to arrive that I bought with Susan's generous donation, and I'll do a video when I get those done. Now I need to just give my little card an extra, whoops, better turn it over so I can see what I'm doing. Extra hole now. Nice. So that is my day 8 Icad. I'm quite liking that. So I don't know if I will be doing a video for all of them. I think that I will just do some during the week and then show them at the end and maybe do one. We'll see. But, and that is that. Thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.